Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hopefully I remembered to share the link in the Black Spider. So I think I did, but let me double check it. Just in case I didn't. Let me double check it. Uh, let me see. Your channel. Member. Yes, 3 minutes ago. Here's the link. But yes. All right. So I did remember to put it in the Black Spider section. Good morning. Good morning. This I don't know if it's the pollen or what, but something getting to me. Something is getting to me. Anyway, man. I'm all over the place. I jolly pies. Good morning, everybody. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I like to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in, I still want to say welcome, but I want to thank you for always pulling up, hanging out with me. My homeboy Spidey back there. Spidey's on my shirt today. Spidey's on my phone today. Yeah, man. My sweetie back there in the corner. The lilac lover. If you don't know, I got a lilac purple phone now. So what I did last night, I had a phone case, iPhone case, right? And I said, hey, it has the mag fast circle on there, right? So I was like, I can get me because I got these labels here. I got these shipping labels here, right? So what I did, I looked up the color code for the iPhone purple, right? Because if y'all don't know, I used to do graphic design. And when you do graphic design for companies, they have specific color codes you have to use. If you don't use the specific color code for their colors, you will not get paid, right? So I went and looked up the color code for iPhone 14 purple, and I just made a purple circle and put my logo in the middle and printed it out on a white sticky label just like this, right? Printed out on a white sticky label like that. And then I cut the little circle out. I did two, right? Because I want to see if I needed to darken it down a little bit because it's printing on regular paper. So when you print on regular paper, it don't give the same, oomph to it, right? So I cut it out as clean as I could with a razor, but I wasn't really worried because the circle is going to block out that little cut because I put it on the phone, and then this is covering it. So voila, I have a Spider Gang case tailored to my perfection without having it. Because if I ordered it off my site, it's just going to be on the outside of the case, just like this right here. It's just going to be like, the big logo like that on the outside of the case. But now I have it tailored to my perfection. Now, y'all already know what was the reason for me doing that. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what was the reason for me doing that, right? What is this right here? Oh, I didn't put Spilene up. Let me go ahead and put Spilene up so when we get over on Al Gore's internet, we can go in and just look at Spilene. Move out of the way, dollar. Come here, Spilene. Right? There you go. Now let me save this. Then I'm going to close it and pretend like I never saw it. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Now we're going to go ahead and get into it. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. Hey Siri, what's the temperature right now?
It's currently 60 degrees.
Oh, it's a beautiful 60 degrees in Columbus, Georgia, man. The birds are chirping. What's up, Trey? What's going on? Tell them boys I said, what's going on? What's going on? Salute with both hands. What's up, FC? I don't even understand how my seed walk. What's up, Tiffany? Angela, you been MIA. You've been MIA. Welcome back. What's going on, Michelle Tucker? Thank goodness it's Friday. What's going on, Sanjay? What's happening? Let's go ahead and get into this price action so I can make sure I record the screen for the black spiders so I can do what's the name? I could post the video. I've been having, man, my week's been crazy. My day's been crazy lately. I appreciate y'all for your patience. I appreciate you for your patience. What's up, Margot? Margot, I was asking about you yesterday. I seen you have posted something saying y'all ain't have power or something. I ain't know if it was because of a storm or what. But welcome back, Margot. I saw something about not having power. Pray all is well. Pray all is well. Let's get into it, man. Since we're on Al Gore's internet, let's go over here and holler at our homegirl Spyleen. For those who don't know who Spyleen is the SPY, the ETF that tracks the performance of the S&P 500. Around here, we call it Spyleen. We even wrote a song for it. You want to hear it? Here it go. If you know the words, clear your throat and sing it with me. Spyleen, Spyleen, where you at, baby? Here I go. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that you came through. Oh, Spyleen, what is you trying to do? Spyleen trying to get them lows. Spyleen trying to get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. Spyleen trying to get low. Spyleen about to gap down. $2 and some change. We closed yesterday at $393.17. Pre-market right now, we're at $390.83. For those who tapped in yesterday, I gave a fairly nice breakdown of what creates the gap down. If you're interested in seeing what creates the gap down, go over and check that out from yesterday's video. As you see, I did not update anything. So let's make the low. That's Wednesday. Now let's set this weekly high. Go ahead and do this real quick. Yesterday's high. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Saturday, 396.28, 396.28, 396.28, and then the daily equilibrium is 394.82, 394.82. For the daily equilibrium. Okay. Now that we got that back together. So I just wanted to update that real quick. I hadn't done that. So yesterday we took out sell side. We took out the sell side on the daily candle. And now we're pushing down to take out the sell side on the weekly candle. We're going to the sell side on the weekly candle. Taking up the weekly sell side. That's where we headed to. Let's go over here to the ES and look at overnight price action so that we can get into the day. ES, where are you headed? ES, let's check this real quick. 39, 30, 50. Did I have that on there already? No, I didn't. Okay, so 39, 30, 50 is what we're checking out. And if you do not know or were not privy, what we pointed out during our weekend chart prep, it played out to perfection. It played out to perfection on Wednesday. We were anticipating attacking the buy side above the January 9th high. So it already played out to perfection. So that's why I had all of this TDA stuff closed out, because it did what we anticipated it to do. So now I just got it out of my way so I can focus on what price is doing right now. Right? Start from scratch. So watching that 39, 30, 50, because once we come down, if we take out the weekly low for the SPY, all right, if we look at that, the weekly low for the SPY is here. So let's just say that'll put us down roughly around this week right here, maybe a little lower. That 389.27, that's roughly the same area right there. Once we take out that, because the wick on the ES is a little longer. Right, this is the wick on the ES. So see there we are right there. Roughly the same area from yesterday's low, right? Because we made the low during the New York. So that's that low right there. And if you look at the SPY, that same low right there, this is roughly the same area. It may be a little higher. You know what I'm saying? It may be a little higher than that, but roughly the same area. So just watching that. Just watching. Oh, look what I just noticed. That's in that same area that I'm watching. I'm watching that right there. We had a whole lot going on here in this area right there. See that big volume imbalance that we had right there? We had a big volume imbalance right there that we went through, then got back on top of, then pushed up. Just noticed that right there. Had a big volume imbalance right there that we pushed back through, got on top of, then pushed up, and now we just came back to it yesterday and touched that same volume imbalance. Had a nice wick off of it, and now we're coming back down again to that same area, about to take out that sell side. I just noticed that looking at that. So again, watching that level right there. Now let's get into the overnight price Hexion. What time is it? 3:16. Oh, it was a storm coming your way. Okay, that's why it's been like rainy and stuff around here. Okay, I don't be watching TV. I ain't got no regular TV. All I got is streaming services. Let's go down. We'll look at the 15-minute time frame. We will watch the 15-minute time frame. It's the SPY. I'm like, what in the world is this? Yes. All right. So as you see this, I was watching this last night. Right. Last night, before I went to bed, I was watching this here. And as you see, we're consolidating here. Right. So we closed. Let me get my line. So that's the New York close right there. So we closed there. Then we pushed up, got above this high right here, wicked off of it, came back down, just about filled in this 15-minute fair value gap, and then just started consolidating from up until forever. Right. So last night, what I was watching, I marked out this 15-minute fair value gap right here. Right. Because we had come up and we were just consolidating right there, not really doing much. And then I think I ended up getting into bed like sometime it was like 1 o'clock or so when I got into bed, because I don't remember this pop up here. This pop up hadn't happened when I got into bed. So I know it was after 12, but this pop up hadn't happened. So at 1 o'clock, we popped up above this all this consolidation here, taking out the buy side, pulled back down into this 15-minute fair value gap right there. Can't look like we came right down into this down close candle, aka order block here. High of 39.8250. The low on this candle is 39.8250. Yes, we did. Came wick for wick with that 1245. That'll be the 1 o'clock candle on Ninja Trader. Came down wick for wick with it, consolidated a little bit more, and then at 3 o'clock took off and came up and took out the buy side above these relative equal highs that we set between the one candle is at 3 o'clock. That'll be the 3:15 candle, and the other one is at 4:30. That'll be the 5 o'clock candle. 5:45 candle. 4:30. That'll be the 4:45 candle on Ninja Trader. Right, came up above those relative equal highs, and then had heavy distribution down. Came back down to that fair value gap, running out sell side up under the consolidation, right? Came down again, did not take out the low on the 4:15 candle, pushed back up, right? Pushed back up, but did not continue up, right? Did not continue up. So we pushed up, came down, pushed back up, did not continue up, and then heavy distribution down, right? Heavy distribution down. Now we are matter of fact, there is a breaker in there that I have marked out over here that I didn't mark. This breaker in between the 6 o'clock candle from yesterday. This is the 6 a.m. candle. That'll be the 5 a.m. candle. These are hourly candles. The 5 a.m. candle on Thinkorswim and Trader View, and the 6 a.m. candle. So that's the 6 and 7 here. That'll be the 5 and 6 candles. That is a bearish breaker, right? That is a bearish breaker, and we pushed back up into that hourly bearish breaker. Let me draw that out over here so you can see that. So these candles right here, right there, right there, and that bearish breaker is, I just noticed that it's right on top of that 15-minute fair value gap that I was watching earlier. So sometimes I'll be marking stuff on different things. Like I mark something on Ninja Trader, then I'll mark something on Trade, because I have both windows open. So it's like I'll be having time to mark it on both. So now we and the reason why I was watching this fair value gap is because we were inside this bearish breaker, right? And I was giving it back to the top of this bearish breaker to drop, right? But it didn't do it until the 3:45 candle, right? I was waiting for it to push up to the top of this breaker and then drop, but it didn't do it until the London session. So it finally got up to the top of that breaker and dropped. And then once it dropped, it broke below the fair value gap again. And then again, once we trade through a PD array, we expect it to do the opposite. So it was a bullish fair value gap, and we broke through it with force. And then we came back to it, and it acted as resistance. It acted bearish in a bearish manner, right? It broke through it, acted in a bearish manner. So now, what that literally what that gives us on this level now, since we took off and we broke through this fair value gap, right, and closed below it. Now, what that gives us on this 15-minute time frame, remember now this right here is I don't have a 1 hour. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, so that's a hourly bearish breaker, right? So once we broke below this fair value gap and took out the sell side liquidity there, what that gave us, I only got 6 minutes, right? What that gave us was another bearish breaker inside the hourly bearish breaker, right at a fair value gap that's acting as resistance now, right? So for anybody who I lost just then, this was the hourly bearish breaker that I was watching. It got up to the top of the bearish break. I was giving it to the top of the bearish breaker to drop because it was just consolidating all night, right? Tight consolidation. I was looking for the protraction. It was a delayed protraction, right? It didn't start, the protraction until after 3 o'clock. It went up after 3 o'clock. So a delayed protraction, took out the buy side at the top of the breaker, broke down, got below the fair value gap, got below the sell side liquidity, right? Forming another 15-minute breaker inside or right at the bottom of the hourly breaker. Came back up to the bottom of the hourly breaker inside the 15-minute breaker at the top of the fair value gap that's acting as resistance, and then dropped again. And now we just came back up at this 845 candle back into this fair value gap right there. Did we hit consequent encroachment? Nope, didn't get consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. So now we've come down and we've taken out sell side again. Let me move this out the way. We've taken out sell side again, and we're consolidating just above what should be the weekly low. If I come in here, map out the weekly low for this week. Oh, I forgot the weekly low is a lot lower on the ES. It was a lot lower than the SPY, but let's see where it is on the ES. Monday, March 13th. No, I need it from the 20th. I need from the 20th. March 20th. Yes, it's over here. So it's a lot lower. It's a lot lower, but we are coming up on this consequent encroachment of this wick that I was like, I'm watching that. We did get close to that consequent encroachment. So let's see how this play out. Let's see if we still come down and attack that 39, 30, 50. Yeah, watching that 39, 30, 50. That's what I'm watching. Move that other stuff back out of the way. Yeah, man. That's it. That's the overnight price action. That's the overnight price action. Let me get ready to start recording my screen for the black spiders. On the 1 minute, we've consolidated. This was the oh yeah, that was the fair value gap on the 15-minute that we got down below. We're consolidating here. These are 1 minute candles. We're consolidating here, going up. Yep. The market getting ready to open, man. So if you're gonna trade, please trade safe. If you're not gonna trade, please take copious notes so that you can go back and study everything that you saw today. And with that, I'm gonna wrap it so I can get ready to jump over here and record this screen. Do anybody got anything before I get out of here? Anything before I get out of here? I wonder, can I start recording and stay in here? Are you sure you want to leave this broadcast? I'm gonna test something real quick, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can leave out of here. We just took off for a second. Let me see if I can leave out of here and do something else and then stay in here. Hold on, let me try something. Oh, I hit stay. God dog it. Leave. Are y'all still here? Is everybody still here? It said that it's recording right now. It said that it's recording. I'm testing something with y'all. It said that it's recording right now. So uh hopefully hopefully all is well with that. It says that it's recording right now. Uh where did y'all go? Okay, yeah, y'all still in here. It says that it's recording right now on the other screen. This is going to be a test. If this doesn't work, I won't have a recording. I won't have a recording to post to do a breakdown on. I won't have one. Um, I won't have one. Okay, we pushed up. We took out. Oh, that's the 15-minute fair value gap. Took out the buy side up there. Breaking news: Dow opens more than 100 points lower after Deutsche Bank slide. What? I need my glasses. Slide raises more banking sector concerns. Live updates. Dutch Bank slide. Okay, I guess Dutch Bank they slid. Okay. All righty then. Uh, Get myself together. Get myself together. How was y'all evening, man? How was y'all evening? How's y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay, we got up to the new week opening gap top. That's the new week opening gap for this week. We got up there and we stop, 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 stop at this mitigation block right over here. Made it low, pushed up, did not take out that high. Stopped at the mitigation block right there at the top of the new week opening gap. These are 5-minute candles there. On the 15-minute, we took out the buy side, pushed back down into this down close candle. That was a little sloppy price action on the 15-minute. We pushed past this 15-minute fair value gap. Then we wick back up after hitting that. Everybody's in unison. These are 15-minute candles over here on my divergence. Everybody's in unison. The NQ did make a substantially lower low and wicked up than the Dow, but they all have made lower lows. They're all trading in unison. They're all trading in unison right now. The NQ made a substantially higher high, wicked off the ES, did not make a higher high. So the ES is lagging a little bit. The Dow made, of course, the ES going to be the redheaded stepchild in the middle because the NQ made a substantially higher high and the Dow made a little stubby high. So the ES is like the redheaded stepchild in the middle. My battery is low. Yeah, we just kind of ticking around. We like these 60-minute candles right here. You can see it good on the new week opening gap there. You can see it real good. We have just taken out sell side. We've just taken out sell side. Had a nice little reaction off of that, and we're not trying to get back down. We're respecting this down close candle right now. So be very mindful of that. We're respecting that down close candle right now. See what the dollar doing. These are, let me go up for a second. Look at the dollar on the 15-minute. Let's look at it on the hour first. Okay. The dollar barely made a new high when the ES made a substantial new low. Dollar looking a little bit weak there, but still maybe too early to tell. Coming into running sell side, right? We came down and ran sell side. These two here, all right? Ran sell side there. And the dollar got a little pop at the end, but look how the dollar was just kind of chilling and consolidating. When we flushed down here and made this new low with this heavy flush, we barely made a new high there. Then we consolidated along with each other. And then we pushed through, right? From this low to that low. And then from that same area, we barely made a new high. All right, this battery dying. I'm about to hang up on IG. Discard. We're just kind of hanging out right now. We're just kind of hanging out in this area right now, not doing a whole lot. Not doing a whole lot at all. I'm looking over here on the 1 minute. The dollar dumped on the 1 minute. The dollar had a nice little dump, and the ES had a nice little pop on the 1 minute. Dollar dump right there. Dollar showing weakness on the 1 minute. Popped up, took out. That's when we took out the buy side right before the market opened. Then when the market opened, we pulled back into this lower fair value gap right there. Now we're consolidating there. What I be watching, I'm share what some stuff I be watching sometimes, like how it be moving. How it be moving. Like let's zoom in a little bit. Don't worry about what the candles look like. I just want to get the overall picture, right? See how we've been consolidating for all of this time right here after we just move this dollar out the way. After we just came down and ran the sell side, we just dropped and ran sell side, and then we consolidated right here for a long time, and then we broke to the upside, then we dropped back down here, and then we broke to the upside again, and then now that just remember we broke into the upside a second time, right? But once we broke to the second time, how we came all the way down to the low end of this price leg right there, me no likey that. Me no likey that. Me don't likey that for like as far as breaking to the upside. I'm not saying that it can't do that and keep going up, but I don't like for it to come that deep back into the retracement. I don't like for it to come that far down there. You know what I'm saying? When the imbalance be that far down, that makes me leery. You know what I'm saying? That I would prefer to see it stop at this one right here at equilibrium. Right? I would have preferred to see it stop at that one right there at equilibrium because it's a down close candle right there. When we push through, you know what I'm saying? When we push through this imbalance, through this imbalance, all the way down to that one, those the ones that make me leery. That, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to see those, you know, as far as trying to take it as a continuation up after taking out that buy side, You know what I'm saying? That's giving me vibes that it want to come down. You know what I'm saying? Because all we got to do is just break that low right there. And now we're starting to break down. We're getting breaking market structures to the downside now. But yeah, I just want to share that with you. When we be having them deep retracements like that, those make me a little leery, especially when price been heavy and I'm expecting it to come down. Right, I be kind of side eyeing those pops, and like we just had that break right there. We just had that break right there to the downside, especially when I'm expecting it to come down. I mean, when I say I'm watching that 39, 30, 50, I'm expecting it to come down there. So these pops, when they get that deep into the retracement, I start signing. This right here, gold right here. This is what I should have been recording on the other thing for the black spiders. Black spiders, remember I said all this on the other on the other video. Now I got to get the audio from this to overlay on that to put in the video. Okay. All right, man. I'm about to jump off here for real this time. Where y'all at? I'm about to jump off here for real this time so I can go ahead and look at what's name. News at 9:45. I ain't even checked the news. I ain't been checking the news. Man, I've been all over the place. I've been like so busy. It's crazy, man. When you like, people be thinking like when you retire, you're gonna have like time to yourself. Nah, you don't. You don't have time to yourself. Okay. 9:45 PMI. Okay. March 24th. Flash PMI. Okay. It's the early estimate. All right. Okay. So the consensus is 47.2. Consensus range. And then for the service, it's 50.3. Service popped back into the 50 column in February for the first time in 8 months. 50.3 is the consensus for March. Manufacturing is a country. In contrast, has been in sub 50 contraction for the last 4 months. 47.2 is the consensus. All right. Excuse me. Oh, there's the what's the name right there. It just came back up to that. All right, y'all. About to jump off. I'll see y'all at 6:30. I just missed my short. I'll see y'all at 6:30. hopefully I miss my short because it ain't gonna be a short. But if I miss my short because it's gonna be a short, I'm gonna be mad at y'all again. See y'all at 6:30 for the price action recap, man. I'm gone.